Oh my god, this shit is so awesome. Thank you, Minecraft gods. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to Ditzy Plays #CalButton. I figured I'd just wake up the following day. I recorded both of the previous episodes on the same day. Just wake up the day after, make something fun, then go to the store. Sounds like a plan to me. I've never been good at doing any sort of goals like that, so let's try doing something in which I accomplish something before I do anything stupid. Probably the first thing we're going to do is just what we set out in the last episode, which is to make a cobblestone generator. So to get to that, we're going to have to go through a lot of leaves to get as much dirt as we possibly can, to get even more cobblestone, to turn to dust, to make into at least 8 pieces of clay. So we need 2 cobblestone for that. Then we need dust beyond dust to get as much bone meal as we can. You mix clay and bone meal together to get porcelain clay. You put the porcelain clay together in a crafting bench to make a crucible. Then you fire the crucible in your furnace and voila, you just add a heat source, which in our case for the time being will be a torch. We'll upgrade it to a piece of magma or lava later, just to speed things up. But in the meantime, let's just define an area that we'll use for all of our stuff here. The best thing we're going to have to make, at least between throwing leaves into the barrel here, is just going to be a lot of real estate. Probably a long, narrow area that we can put as much cobblestone as possible into while smashing it all in a line. Makes it easy. You can process through stacks and stacks before you get to the auto sieves and the auto hammers. Oh hey, I already have a bunch of leaves, so we can just sit here and do this stuff. I'll get back to you when I've gone through all of this. I'll get back to you when I've processed through all of these leaves. Alright, see you in a bit. And there we go, finally processed through all of that. Got a total of, it looks like 78 dirt. Hooray for that. Now all we need is all the stone that we could possibly get out of it. Yay! More doing nothing! Hooray! Alright, so after all of that processing, we have a stack and 9 of cobblestone, which we can all process through. The only thing I have to make at the moment is just a couple of platforms, one of which is what I'm doing right here. It's just for the sake of convenience, maybe a little extra space, whatever the case might be. The general consensus is that eventually I want to have a long 2x16 area with which to place whole stacks of cobblestone for processing. That would be the most convenient method of doing it. My biggest problem when making anything in Minecraft is I keep going for some degree of symmetry, which is generally a good idea to go for. And other times, it's just fun to make something a little amorphous and bizarre looking. There we go. If I elongate this some more, hey, this will be a fun place to sit on. Yay! Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this. I only need 2 or 3 more slabs to make that area work. Going with a lack of symmetry, so we might as well, right? Right? Ha 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 ha. It works in either case. You can sit here and watch the stars if you feel like it. Time to process. You always need to remember to build yourself a goddamn hammer. If you don't build yourself a goddamn hammer, you can't do anything anyway, right? You know, I think I might just put some jazz music in these parts. At least where I decide that I want to stay with ya, talk about something stupid, fill the silence with nothing in particular. Ooh. Oh hey, I'm just making these for fun. Doesn't hurt to do anything stupid. I mean, I could just jump off the cliff right now if I found that incredibly entertaining. But that would also be ridiculously stupid to do. It would just make me lose so much progress. I'm just glad I have everything fenced off at this moment. Of course, you have to tear open a hole in the fence every time you want to expand, but hey, it's not as difficult as it would be in real life to tear down a fence. Unless you're talking to one of my dogs, good old Mayhem. He'd trample through a fence like it was made of tissue paper. Motherfucker. I'm so excited to see my dog again. Get to go visit my parents and my dogs for my birthday, go clubbing, get drunk with my mom. It'll be great. My mom's great. My mom's absolutely wonderful. Boop. Alright, so now we'll have to go all the way through gravel. Probably should hit F7 so I just know where on earth the spawn points are. Just for my convenience. This area works for the moment, but it would probably be in my best interest once we get the cobblestone generator up to just... oh, what was it? I can think of it in a moment. I'm just really bad at thinking, because thinking is hard. It would be easy to expand the moment we get a cobblestone generator, because all we need is a piece of glass, some 6 cobblestone, and a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. But to get there, you'd need 6 iron. Well, that's the item. Or you can make a traditional cobblestone generator, and yeah, that's probably what we have to do. It'll just be easier to get all the cobblestone we need to process, to get redstone and all the other stuff we'd need. Alright, we're down to sand. And somehow I lost 2. Okay, we're gonna build it over here. Just to avoid the fucking things going off the cliff. Because they like to do that. I've lost 2 or 3 of these. Every one of these pieces of dust is very precious. You need it to continue, you know. Have to build a mob farm at some point, but the only goal of this episode is just to get the lava. Get lava started. It'll be a slow and painful process. But hey, it'll be fine. Come along with me to the butterflies and bees. We will wander through the forest and do so as we please. I like that song. So my favorite part about watching Adventure Time was to get all the way through to the end with the really cutesy little song with the birds and bees, and it's just really adorable. The show is deceptively dark at times. But it's a cute little show. I need to go back to watching Adventure Time, if only so I can draw better. Because Lord knows I need to know how to draw better. Okay, before I forget, I need to process through a bunch of dust to clay. There we go. Let's see if we got at least 7 clay. 8. Perfect. Did they remove the whole yesing game aspect of that? I hope they did. That'd be sweet as hell if they did. In my experience, it took at least 2 or 3 stacks of dust just to get the crucible going. 2, 4. Oh, it might take much less. 5. Ooh, boy. 6. Oh, we only need 1 more. 7. Holy shit. Okay, we got it. We can do this. This is me trying out the Mo Benz mod. I think I'm going to add the original. I think I'm just going to remove it later. I'm not too much of a big fan of wibble-wobbling like this. It's just so fucking weird to look at. 12, 14, okay. I copied the seed registries from Sky Factory, so is it really this easy to get bone meal in Sky Factory? Whew, all you need is a stack. Oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Might have to go play Sky Factory again at some stage. That would be great. If you find somebody who would feel like hosting a server for it, that'd be fantastic. Okay. Oh, I got a lot of iron too. At least 3 pieces of iron, which means I can get myself a bucket. Hooray! Just toss everything else into a chest. Gonna craft that delightful motherfucking thing that I need to make this happen. Porcelain clay, hell yeah. Unfired crucible, hell yeah. Come on, iron, get the fuck out of my way. I need to borrow you. Come on, iron, let's go iron. Yeah. Come on, iron, let's go iron. Oh. The fuck is wrong with my character? Look at that. There's a bucket. There's a bone meal. There's some wood. There's some porcelain clay. There it is. Hello. It took that to make you put your arm down? Okay. Okay, lady. Sneak along. Just bumping everything and wibble wobble about. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of Mo Benz. Mo Benz is kind of cute and hilarious the first time around, but come on, this is a little annoying. I just want to be able to flail like an infant when I'm upset. But instead, it's just punching, actual punching. Just I'm Chun-Li at this stage. Get in my crucible. We're gonna put where are we gonna put this bitch? Oh, I know. Somewhere easy. I'll put it right here. Get my little piece of oak. Torch. Underneath that. And then the crucible. And then we need some cobble. Hooray! Cutting back in a bit. Now that I've got the cobblestone, I have to babysit this piece of shit until it gives me the lava I want. Because torches are slow for this. When it came to Prometheus Rising, when I played that mod pack, you would just get the lava as soon as possible, then use the lava at its 3 times rate to make this a little bit less cringy with how slow it is. And you'd use that lava to power your Tinker's Construct smeltery. Yeah, it's a delightful bit of progression there. I didn't quite like how Prometheus Rising handled torches, though. Specifically environmental tech, or whatever it was. Environmental hazards, Envirocraft, I do not remember what it was called. But essentially, it made placing torches on wood an impossibility, because they'd shoot little flickers everywhere and light everything on fire, and you'd have to deal with that, and it's just, ugh. Not fun. Not fun at all. In the meantime, what you got was a interesting idea for patience. Either you could sit in a cave and do this the whole time, stay safe from the Xenos outside and the Deacons and the Aethons, or you could go outside and kill stuff until you got bored. The only way to progression was to get in the dirt and to sieve through stuff until you got all the stuff that you needed, which included food and other resources. Almost there, almost there, almost there. The reason I had to make the iron bucket instead of the clay bucket, if you use the clay bucket to transport lava, it will break the moment you place the lava down, so you'd better be happy where it goes. With the iron bucket, you can pick up and place lava as much as you want. Makes it so much easier. I think it's 2 to 3 millibuckets per tick or something. Not sure. I remember that 1 tick is 1/10 of a second or some sort of conversion like that. Which is why I believe, at least, those barrels ferment dirt at 60-second intervals. Or was it 6 seconds? Yeah, it was originally 60 seconds, but now it's 6 seconds, just so that way you can get past the wood age a little bit faster. That's at least how I prefer it. Just a little bit faster here. Get to the good stuff a bit faster. I've been spending a total of about 3 or 4 hours on this world alone, and I don't usually have that kind of time to throw around. So having just the dirt compost a bit faster just makes life easier. You're not spending quite as much time fucking with stuff, trying to get towards that next rank, but finding, oh, I need to wait for the resources and I have to be super attentive about it. At least the way this goes, you can relax somewhat. Enjoy the ride. Stare at... Yeah, now we've got lava. Alright, hooray! I just have to decide where the fuck I want to put everything. Oh hey, we still have plenty of cobblestone to make something a little bit safe. A little safe, anyway. Alright. So at least as far as I understand things, we're going to want to... Well, first off, I'm going to grab our little pickaxe. And what we're going to need to do is place cobblestone just like that for reference. I'm going to need something to stand on. Cobblestone like that for reference. Then one slab like that, and you're going to want one piece of cobblestone in the middle to actually play with. This is what the two little pieces will combine to do anything with. Then I would put a slab on top just to get rid of the little spawn point. The two covers for those sides of everything. And I think I need a bit more of everything, but for the moment this should be good. Ah, yes, I know what I need. So now that I have the framework set up, I can take these two cobblestone blocks, and get back to that, and then place that cobblestone slab, and then that cobblestone slab. And I don't have to worry about it because that's where the lava and the water goes. So then at least temporarily, I'm going to put one wooden slab here. So that way I can put the cobblestone there and there. Probably just gonna pepper the back of it with torches or just put one torch on top, whatever the case. Yeah, let's just... There. Solves our problems just a little bit at the very least. Boop. Beepity bop. Might not have enough cobblestone. And I'm one short. Shit. Come here, torch. There. Solves that just a little bit. Damn. This is a little fucky. But there we go. That our lava block is where it should be. At least somewhat. It shouldn't cause any fires from where it is. It should be just fine. There's actually no need to put another cobblestone block on the other side. It's just aesthetics mainly. So I'll just put one right there the moment I have my water block. And I believe I actually need to make sure that the water doesn't flow into there. So I've just fucked myself a little bit here. Okay, and then that one's right below it. Knock it out. And knock that out. Okay. Now, you can't use this for extra utilities, at least in its current form. But what you can do in the meantime is mine it the old-fashioned way, which isn't too bad. Just gotta get rid of this wooden block so that way I can stand where I need to be standing. And okay. I'm gonna need to find a better place for that torch. Oh, damn it. Damn it! Ditzy screams on the inside. Just very frustrated. Okay, fine. We'll just make another one. Make another bunch of torches. This will be just fine. I'm too hungry for this. That reminds me, I need to go to the store. Ugh. I had to do adult things. Ha! I got the torch. Let's break that birchwood slab so I can just mindlessly sit here and do this. And yes, that is this episode concluded. Thank you for tuning in to #CalButton. I've been Ditzy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.